Hey, this is Chris with PC Gamer. I played a few hours of Watch Dogs Legion this week, and here's a little look at what I liked and what I didn't. In Watch Dogs Legion, the hacking collective DedSec has been framed for terrorist bombings in London by a mysterious group called 0 Day. Meanwhile, a military corporation called Albion has used the bombings as an excuse to take power, and an organized crime group called Clan Kelly is controlling the weapon and drug trades. It's a full-on dystopia, but don't worry, DedSec has enough masks to go around. The big hook for Legion is there's no traditional protagonist. You can play as any random citizen in London. Pretty much anyone you see on the street, from lawyers to ambulance drivers to singers. You can just check out their skills and abilities by invading their privacy and then recruit them to your team, usually by doing a little side mission. You can even recruit members from Albion.
What's the matter?
My friend's got this rare blood disorder, and with the NHS and the state it's in, he hasn't been able to get proper treatment in months.
I really like the idea of just sort of shopping around the locals to build your team of everyday heroes. It's also cool that your team members with certain jobs can access different areas more easily than others. Construction workers can blend in at gang-controlled construction sites. Cops can walk right into restricted police stations. You'll still get spotted if you get too close to an enemy, but it's pretty cool, kind of like the disguise system from Hitman. So, a lot of the hacking is very familiar. It's a lot like Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 if you've played them. Hack video cameras to see into secure areas, unlock electronic doors, control vehicles remotely, set traps, stuff like that. For me, that's all good. I loved it in the earlier Watch Dogs games, and it's great fun in Legion. Except, I'm kind of tired of this power routing minigame where you turn the thing and turn the other thing to guide the power through the wires. Lots of games have it. Half-Life Alyx had it, but it was a little more interesting in VR. It's not really bad in Legion at this point, it's just kind of like, really? We have no new ideas for this kind of thing? So we've seen this in other Ubisoft games where you gain influence in different areas of the map by destroying like symbols of oppression, propaganda, etc. It's in Legion too. In this borough, I'm replacing this Albion sign with a DedSec sign. I like the concept of breaking the open world into these sizable chunks of turf and kind of winning support from the people living in those areas. A big open world is great, but it's also nice to be able to focus in on small parts and grow your influence piece by piece. I don't like drones in games. I think they suck. They're basically big flying insects, and giant insects in games are annoying as enemies, like blood bugs in Fallout 4. They're always flying and dodging around. It's annoying. Enemy drones in Legion are annoying, but drones are also good because you can hack them and use them yourself. They're big cargo drones you can hack and ride around. You can make them drop things on people. It's awesome. I spend a lot of my time riding cargo drones. So enemy drones are bad, my drones are good. I really like spider bots. You can steer them around, jump on people's faces and shock them. Turret bots, not as much fun as the face huggers, but still pretty good. I didn't really see all that many different types of weapons, but there's a lot of non-lethal options if you don't want to kill people. Don't worry, there are deadly weapons too, and one of my characters was an actual hitman, so you gotta figure he'd be fine with killing people. Ubisoft has said it's about a 50-50 split between lethal and non-lethal weapons. And finally, they didn't show me any multiplayer, which kind of sucks because I was a big fan of the original Watch Dogs multiplayer. Hopefully we'll hear something about multiplayer soon. Legion will have co-op though, and the controller setup showed a ping button, so thank you Apex Legends for basically making ping a standard feature of co-op these days. We also have another video that shows 2 different story missions. It's about 20 minutes of gameplay and story scenes, and I don't talk at all in that video. So check that out too at PCGamer.com.